There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
Never noticed this before, but got a Welsh flag on this pole right here. Landudno? I don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to my vlogs. Forget 12 days of Christmas, it's 7 days of vlogs. Here with Connor Cook, aka Connor Vlogs. And yeah, I'm actually up at a reasonable time for a change. I'm slowly adjusting to a different sleeping pattern. No, didn't expect it to change this quickly, but you know. And ooh, hello, Saint Nicholas. If you don't know, Saint Nicholas is basically a different name for Santa Claus, so yeah. It's just a seagull here. Thinks he's found gold. Thinks he's found food in this bin bag right here. Either it's come out the bin or somebody's just left it there, I don't know, but yeah. I'm gonna have to give that a try at some point today. The ultimate festive menu from Subway. Foreshadowing. 79p at Heron. Wow, nothing is this cheap anymore. I'm genuinely surprised. Halfway. So the number 5 bus only goes halfway, guys. Just letting you know. There's no full way. Can't go all the way on this bus route. So just having a walk through the main shopping area of the town centre. It's a Sunday though, so it's a bit dead. Kind of like a ghost town. I like how half these places don't even have an opening time sign on the front door. Yeah, call me cynical, but it's kind of something that we need. It's like they expect you to have 4G on the phone and they expect you to look it up, even though Google's not accurate 100% of the time, because people make stuff up on there all the time. So what are you really supposed to do? Blackpool Town Hall there. Video selfie. You know what? I don't know where this bus is going, but I might pop on it. Okay, so I boarded the bus and the go card didn't work for some reason. Not sure why, but yeah, this bus is going to Lancaster. Because my go card didn't work, I have to pay for a single, which was only £1. Yeah, I'll take that. Hello, Lancaster. Connor Vlog says, entered your domain. Mate, I could barely walk right now. So the bus journey was so long and I was seated for so long that when I stood up, I nearly fell over. Seriously, my legs have fallen asleep. That's just embarrassing. Not a good start. But yeah, I was on that bus nearly 2 hours. That is mad. And let's be thinking that Lancaster wasn't even that far from Blackpool. I mean, my God. I have severely underestimated the distance there. Santa Claus's shopping centre, that. St Nick. I've picked a great time to come here, haven't I? Around Christmas. Wow. I didn't even know there were a place called St Nick's here. Crazy. So I've just got into this jetty at the side of Wilko's. There's which is abandoned because it's closed. Because there is a Ferris wheel here. Cool. Don't know if that's there permanently or if it's a temporary thing, but judging by the fact that there are what are they called? Judging by the fact that it's fenced off, I'm going to assume that it's temporary. I'll think of what they're called in a sec. At the City Hall, got the Queen Victoria statue, just like the one in Manchester, 1837 to 1901. That was the period of her reign. So I did some investigating and looks like they've got a Christmas market going on with an ice rink there. That's really cool. I've actually about 9 years ago in Staveley we had an ice rink in the marketplace actually, and I was one of the volunteers that were helping to run it. Quite nice actually, and I actually did a bit of ice skating myself. It was painful though, I did fall over a lot. It was a bit embarrassing, but it was a fun night. Well, fun day, fun night, there, whatever you want to call it. Going past the Reform Club here, and no, I am not going to be talking political here. And I don't want you guys to either. I swear down guys, this was not deliberate. I did not choose to go to Lancaster for knowing that there was going to be a shopping centre named after Santa Claus. Also, St Nicholas Arcades. Where are the arcade games? Where's me Flappy Bird? Where's me Super Mario? Yeah, just eating because it is really bad out there. stupid rain. Yeah guys, that Subway has really sorted me out, like proper. I hadn't eaten anything prior to, you know, waking up and that. Please excuse me. Anyway, on to the reviews. So I decided to order myself a 6-inch festive sub because, well, purely because I was going for a jacket potato as well. So yeah. Unfortunately though, the 6-inch sub wasn't anything spectacular, I don't think. I'm not saying it were bad, but it was a little bit bland, if I'm going to be honest with you, even with the cranberry sauce. Yeah, I think probably a 5 out of 10 for that is justifiable. Oh, for God's sake, which... Oh, my God. There was a flipping... Sorry about that. There were like 2 flipping cars coming in, right? And I tried to move to one side to let the cars pass, and the car that was in front of the other car was swerving towards where I was moving to. So yeah, the sub was a little bit disappointing. But what wasn't disappointing though was the jacket potato. That was mwah. And I didn't just do that gesture just to say that it's a 10 out of 10 worthy, because I don't think it is, but it was spectacular, that jacket potato were. I think as messy as the presentation was, I thought it was really nice. They were all really, really nice. So yeah, like I say, it wasn't 10 out of 10 worthy, but I think I'll give it a 9 because it was nice. I will say that much. Lancaster Castle. It's a nice view. Wagons. Oh, don't mind me, fam. I'm gonna nip to the pub, yeah? Just to the pub and have a cheeky pint. I'm gonna start making my way back to the bus station now, because I'm gonna try and get to MORECAMBE, which is the next town over. So, and it's further up the coast from Blackpool. So yeah, we're gonna go there as well. I'll treat you. Do another video selfie. I may set this as my thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay, that way leads to view. Wrong duty. Right. Oh. Right, here we are, guys. MORECAMBE. I don't bloody know how it's pronounced, but we're here now, which means we're back at back at the seaside once again in the middle of winter. Oh my god, are we honouring seagulls now? Despite what they do to us on a daily basis, they steal our food, and at night times they mug us and other stuff. Nah, despicable. It's not as windy as I was expecting it. Over there we've got the pier. We've got the sea. Nice, beautiful grey sea right there. Usually blue when on a clearer day. I also think on a clearer day as well, you can see Cumbria. I mean, you can see Cumbria pretty much from Blackpool on a clear day as well, but I'd imagine here you'd be able to see more of it, if that makes sense. I wonder if in that direction, if the sky's clear enough, I wonder if you'll be able to see the Blackpool Tower. That would be something. Once again, guys, I am in a town that I have never been before. Like, I hadn't been to Lancaster prior to today, but yeah, now I'm visiting Morecambe as well, and Morecambe Bay. I think we're going to have a walk to the pier just to see what we can see. I'm expecting it to be quite windy, although it hasn't been too bad so far, even though it is raining. Got a fancy little restaurant over there. Unfortunately, I've already eaten, so well, you guys already know I've eaten, so I'm not going to be going in there, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's Cumbria in the distance. See all these mountains over there on the horizon. Walking along the pier, past these relatively creepy looking stone seagulls right here. And I know it's to be expected given the season it is, but this is actually quite dead. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't mind that. I don't mind the fact that there's barely any people here. In fact, I approve. My autism approves of this quietness. Where do seabirds go to see? Pictures. Okay. Well, I completely ruined the joke just by changing the blooming accent and stuff. An art gallery. Oh! Okay, it wasn't even that funny anyway. It's times like this where I wish I had self-esteem. Wow. I should take this off the front camera just to, see the whole lot. Yeah, this is some picturesque stuff here. Yeah guys, I'm not sure if you can see it, but in the distance, over to where my finger is pointing, in that general direction, there's like a tiny speck of light. I wonder, I mean, that could either be just a lighthouse or it could be Blackpool Tower. Either way, it would help. It would help if it were a clearer day so I could actually see better. So, oh god. Okay, there's the wind. Now it's picking up. So, believe it or not, this pier that I'm walking on now is just one of two piers that used to be here in the town. There was a second one, I think over in like that direction somewhere. I think it was called Central Pier. That got demolished, sometime after suffering 2 fires within 100 years. First one was like back in the early 20th century, and then another one happened in the 90s. And after that second fire, it was deemed unsafe for tourists, so they demolished it. Unless Google's got it wrong, because that's where I got the info from. And we know how infamous Google can be when it comes to information and misleading people. You know what? People have been saying to me before coming here that I shouldn't come to this part of the country during the winter time because it'll be absolutely freezing, and yeah, and it'll be extremely windy and that. While they were half right, okay, maybe 3/4 right, because it has also been cold, but to be honest, these last few days I've been here, it hasn't actually been that bad. Like, day before yesterday when I came, yeah, we had that downpour of rain, which soaked me wet. Yeah, it has also been cold, but I think that's also been mainly because of the rain. Coming soon, Eden Project. Oh, that looks nice. I wonder if it will look that way in real life. Of course, I've got to come here to pay my respects to those who fell during World War I. Also World War II as well. This town sure likes the seagulls, don't they? I don't hate seagulls, by the way. I do like them. It's just they're a pain in the arse at times when you're trying to eat. So one thing I like to do when I visit a seaside town is I like to read off all the different ice cream flavours that ice cream shops sell. So we've got vanilla, strawberry and chocolate, you know, the three main NPC flavours. Mint chocolate chip, salt caramel, raspberry swirl, these sound nice, rainbow, ooh, my autism proves, bubble gum. Normally when I see bubblegum flavoured stuff it's blue, but okay, I can let that slide. Blue banana, okay, that's an interesting one. Cream egg, toffee crunch, rum and raisin, blackcurrant cheesecake, multi-teaser, well that's a tongue twister, Biscoff and special. What's the special ice cream? Hey John, want to go for a coffee? Sure thing. Outdoor market here every Sunday, but it's Sunday today. Where is it? Where is it? Oh dear. Stinks a little bit in here and all. Nah, don't like it. Unsettling. Well, why is the flash on? Bloody hell, look how bad the traffic is here. So we're back in Lancaster now. Currently waiting for the bus back to Blackpool. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the journey back. I'm not gonna lie. The journey there was just painful, and now we've also got traffic to contend with too, due to rush hour and everything. So I just went to the shop nearby and got some a drink, and also a Dubai wafer. I will say though, despite the fact that it's taken me like 3 hours just to get from Blackpool to MORECAMBE, I will say the 1 hour single fares thing that they've got going here has been a godsend as well. Like, I didn't know Stagecoach did this, honestly. I really didn't. But I don't know. I don't know if all other operators do that as well. Or I don't know, on the other hand, it could have been because it were a Sunday. Who knows? But yeah. God, I will say though, next time I do a journey like this, I am definitely going to get the train, I think, because honestly it took way too long. Like seriously, Blackpool is just so far away from like everything, you know what I mean? Like 2 hours to get to Lancaster, and I think it also takes about 2 hours to get to Preston as well, because I went to Preston a couple of years back and that took a long time. So yeah, I think next time I'm just going to get a train. Screw it. Alright guys, so we are back in Blackpool now. Man, what a day. Man, I can't believe I've just, oh god, so windy. I can't believe I've travelled like this far out. Man, but it's been a great day anyway. Got to visit a city I didn't visit before. Got to visit a seaside town I've never been before. And yeah, been alright. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I had a lot of fun today visiting those two places. But I also had a lot of fun during day 2 of Community Weekend as well, which I actually took part in properly this time, and yeah, the haul was pretty solid this time around. I got about 26, 25 shinies. I know I got a shiny Sork in the mix there, but I wouldn't count that because I caught that last night. So yeah, 25 shinies, which is a huge stretch from the 2 shinies I got yesterday, because that was just pathetic, quite honestly. So yeah, not only that, but I also managed to get 2 hundos as well, which is pretty good. And what's even better is that I got them both within like 5 minutes of each other, which is insane. One of them I got from a research, and then the other one I got from the wild, which yeah, oh god, it's so windy. Oh, quite cold now and all. God. Oh dear. Alright, let's just get behind something so it's not so windy. Right, I think I'm just gonna get something to eat, have my tea, maybe head back to the hotel. I think, like, this vlog's gone off long enough now. I think I've been editing it on the bus and everything, about 30 minutes this one, so hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave it a like, comment down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and subscribe and bell icon if you'd like to see more. And say bye bye please, car. Bollocks. Peace out guys, have a nice day, and goodbye.